us more details, but for the moment we are also cutting across to these live pictures of protests that are happening across West Bengal. BJP upping the ante, demanding Mamata Banerjee's resignation, and many of those BJP leaders who have also been detained. Those are first pictures on Republic of the widespread protests that are underway. We got you pictures from Kolkata, from Siliguri, from Alipurdwar, where protests are on in full swing. And it is the TMC government that is cracking down on innocent protesters who go on to demand her resignation. Several videos have come to light of how those who raise their voice against Mamata have been openly threatened. And this is yet another example of a protest that is underway in Kolkata. You see the large numbers of protesters who are there on the ground. Now, Mamata Banerjee is projecting them as political protests, which is not the entire truth, as people from all walks of life have taken to the streets across West Bengal. And currently we are streaming these pictures of protests that are on in Kolkata. You see how the Indian flags are being waved, and these are protesters who are calling out the Mamata government for the mishandling of the RG case, for how the crime scene was tampered with, and most importantly how women's safety has been at stake, and a woman chief minister who's failed at doing her job. We understand how the Mamata government has been attempting every possible cover-up, every possible move in order to save her government. But you see a sea of protesters who are on the ground in Kolkata demanding Mamata Banerjee's resignation. Remember, these are protests that have spanned across Kolkata to Alipurdwar to Siliguri, and these are protests that have been on for several days now. Key BJP leaders of the West Bengal unit who have also been detained by the cops. And I'd like to cut across to Ishan Dev joining us from the Bangla newsroom to take us through the details of these pictures that we are streaming live from Kolkata. Just the magnitude and the scale of these protests, Ishan Dev, is something that the Mamata government must realize, because it is not just about BJP upping the ante, but people from all walks of life who have taken to the streets and are demanding her resignation.
Well, Suvesha, this is not at all a violent program. This is not at all a program which was going to break the peace in any way. And this is a program taken by the junior doctors mainly in Kolkata, and other senior doctors are also supporting them. They have also taken to the streets and they are marching completely in a peaceful manner towards Lalbazar, that is the headquarters of Kolkata police. But police is not ready to allow any kind of rally or march or procession to reach within a certain radius of the police headquarters, and that's why they are putting huge barricades. They are getting prepared with shields and lathis. They are getting prepared with other equipments also, so that they can very easily curb down the protest or crack down the protest. And you can see that such a large number of doctors have taken to the streets today. So many doctors, and there are juniors, there are seniors. They are taking to the streets today. They want to move towards the Kolkata police headquarters, and they want the Kolkata police commissioner Vinit Goyal to resign. They were moving towards the police headquarters with roses in their hands. They wanted to hand over those roses to the Kolkata police commissioner, bidding him farewell from the post of the police commissioner. The doctors are saying that Vinit Goyal is the person who has messed the whole thing. The doctors, these junior doctors who are taking to the streets today, their seniors, they all are claiming, they all are alleging that Vinit Goyal is the person who has messed the whole investigation. And that's why CBI is also facing many difficulties in gathering evidences against the perpetrators of this horrific crime, and that's why they demand the resignation or the removal of Vinit Goyal from his post. And with this demand, they were marching peacefully towards Lalbazar. Swesha, you can well understand that they cannot create, the doctors who are taking to the street, they cannot create any kind of violent activities. They are just going to make symbolic protests with roses in their hands, which they want to hand over to the CP. The CP might not be coming down to the gates of Lalbazar for taking those roses as a symbol of taking farewell, but they could have allowed easily this march to move forward towards its destination. But much before they can reach the Lalbazar, the headquarters of Kolkata police, they have been stopped by police. Huge deployment is there. You can see when we are showing the top shots, you can see that at the other side of the barricade, such a huge deployment of police is there, and they are ready with helmets and shields and fiber sticks and all other equipment, so that they can curb down this protest march at any cost. So they are burning now. They have already burnt the effigy of the Kolkata's police commissioner, and where the barricades have been put up, they are standing now there, and they are planning to start a sit-in protest against this police atrocity and against this intolerance of Kolkata police and administration, who cannot tolerate any kind of protest against the administration even after such a horrific incident. Suesha.
Continue talking to us, Ishande, because even as we say with these pictures, we understand that these are junior doctors from Bengal who are fronting this protest, who are conducting this march. They are demanding the immediate resignation of the Kolkata Police Commissioner. So much so that effigies are being burnt, and they are expressing their discontent over the mishandling of the RG Kar case in every possible way, while putting forth their demands clearly.
Would you please repeat your question once specifically?
I said, Ishandeep, that even as we stay with these pictures, these are junior doctors, as we understand, from West Bengal, who are demanding the police commissioner's resignation, while the massive criticism that the Kolkata police has had to face, and of course the Mamata government at the helm of affairs, but these are doctors who say that we don't feel safe, and despite all the desperate attempts by the Mamata government to pin the blame, to blame the centre, to blame the left and the BJP, and so on and so forth, doctors make it clear that her moves are not really working because they feel unsafe.
Yes, you're right, Suesha. Many kinds of fake narratives are being tried to spread, and these are the narratives which are such narratives which the West Bengal government and even the West Bengal police is also resorting to. West Bengal police is now being compelled by some authority, I don't know who is he or she. They are now posting counter slogans against the sloganeerings of the protesters. When the protest movement is going on in full boom, people from all the walks of life, they are coming down to the streets and they are protesting in their own ways, and they are also creating new slogans against this administration, against this crime. At that time, police is creating counter slogans. I have never in my life seen Suesha, that police is creating counter slogans against a movement, and in a movement where people from only the political outfits or organizations are not there, but many social organizations have taken part. People without any banner, just holding the national flags, they are coming down to the streets. And at the same time, the government of West Bengal, they are also saying that the current dispensation TMC, they are also saying that we also want justice to be done. But if the government, the current dispensation, the ruling party, they are also unanimous with these protesters, then why are they putting so much of force against these processions or protest rallies? Why are they trying to crack down on these protest rallies? This is a very miraculous thing, and at the same time, police is coming down to the social media for creating counter narratives, for spreading counter slogans. This is also completely an unprecedented and new scenario in West Bengal. So not only the ruling party in West Bengal, but the government of West Bengal also, even the chief minister herself, they are trying to put the onus on someone else, as CBI is investigating the matter right now. So she wants to put up the onus on CBI right now, that if justice is not done, then the CBI or the central government, they will be responsible. but doctors and people from other walks of life, no one are trusting this kind of narratives being sprayed by the government and the dispensation. And that's why you can see that how many people, how many doctors they have taken to the streets today. These protests rally towards Lalbazar. This call has been given by the junior doctors today, but their seniors, their professors, their teachers and very senior doctors in West Bengal, they are also supporting this. And today again they have came down to the streets. This is not the first time, Subesha. Throughout this time frame, the senior doctors leaving their chambers, leaving their hospitals, leaving their other engagements there every day. Whenever such call is being given, they are coming down to the streets, putting aside all their all other engagements of themselves. So you can see that how spontaneous support this protest march is receiving, because the junior doctors are not only there, at the same time seniors in their support, they are also coming down to the streets, and they are thousands in number. The gathering itself is saying, the visual which we are showing, the visual is saying that how much in number they are, who are moving towards the Kolkata police headquarters today. And at the same time, the common people, they are also standing around the barricades which are put up by the side of the roads, around the footpaths and around the roofs and terraces of the houses which are around this route. They are also expressing their support for this movement. They are also expressing their support for the doctors, the juniors, the seniors, for everyone. So the scenario in West Bengal is really very difficult for the dispensation right now, because all kinds of means are being used, all kinds of weapons are being used to create fake narratives, false narratives, or to get rid of the owners of this incident. But people are not believing, people are not trusting the narratives which are being sprayed by the dispensation. Suesha.
Oh yes, absolutely, and which is why the Mamata government must watch all that is happening, as much as they try and pin the blame and of the moves that are being made in order to defend themselves, but it's not really working. Ishandeb is what we understand, because Mamata government says that it is about passing stricter rules and taking more diverse measures when it comes to punishing rapists. However, the reality is so visible. It is on the streets of Kolkata, where doctors continue to protest, and as much as the Mamata government may try and pass them off as political protests and blame the left and the BJP for it, but the fact is that civilians, doctors, women in Bengal feel unsafe. And they say that the police commissioner must resign. They say that the Mamata government must take responsibility. Ishandep.
Of course so, because many audios are also coming to the surface in which you can have the discussions going on that the police commissioner Vinit Goyal will handle the situation. No need to worry. After the horrific incident happened, there was a discussion between some responsible people allegedly who were discussing that there is no need to hurry, no need to worry, because Vinit Goyal will handle the whole situation. Though we do not vouch the authenticity of this audio, but these kinds of audios, sometimes some videos, sometimes some fake images being sprayed, all are being busted by common people and by the doctors themselves, by the functionaries functioning in the health department of West Bengal itself. So the doctors, the health department, which is being run by a handful of close aides to Mamata Banerjee, they are trying to create some narratives every day, create some new narrative every day. But every day, people around them, the doctors, the juniors, the seniors who are working in the department, they are coming out with the truth, and they are giving the counter narrative, so that new kinds of narratives or the counter narratives which are being tried to spread by the government, that is not getting proper oxygen in West Bengal. And this is becoming more and more difficult for the government, for the dispensation, and for the ruling party to deal with the situation. And that's why you can see the frustration of the administration is coming out everywhere. Whenever they see any protest march, any rally, they are coming down heavily on everything.
Absolutely, Shandev there getting us all the latest details as we stay with those pictures. Remember, these are protests that are not just on in Kolkata. Earlier we got you pictures from Cooch Behar, from Siliguri, from Alipurdwar. Key BJP leaders who have been detained as a part of these protests. And on the right of your screens, you see a sea of protesters. Remember, these are not political protests, but junior doctors who are on the ground as they demand that the police commissioner in Kolkata must resign over the lack of safety, not just for women, but even doctors who feel unsafe to go to do their jobs. This after the mishandling of the RG Kar case and the massive cover-up attempt that has been heavily criticized. Even as the investigation is continuing, it is the CBI that is focusing on the angle of how evidence was tampered with and how there was an attempt to shield the rapists, the connection of the prime accused and how he was given leeway by the Kolkata police. And these are junior doctors out there in huge numbers on the streets of Kolkata as they say that Mamata Banerjee must resign. We've seen how Mamata Banerjee had also written to the centre and has been trying every possible attempt to call these political protests, to pin the blame on the BJP and the left over the uprising against Mamata Banerjee. But the truth is out there for everyone to watch, because these are junior doctors, Ishandev, after so many days of the RG Kar incident, who continue to demand the resignation of the Commissioner of Police, Vineet Goyal.
Well, Suesha, as you were mentioning that Mamata Banerjee have already written to the central government in more than one occasion, and the central government, the union government, has also replied back to Mamata Banerjee on those matters. And as Mamata Banerjee herself is trying to say that she wants a very strict and very stern law against rapists. In that time, this question is being raised from the union government that for the first and foremost for bringing first and foremost justice to the rape victims, as it has been approved that too many fast track courts should be constituted in West Bengal, but that is not being constituted. Central government, the union government, has already approved a particular number of fast track courts to be set up in West Bengal, especially for the justice or for these kinds of cases like rapes or molestation of the minors and cases like that. But that step is not being properly followed up by the West Bengal government. But Mamata Banerjee is not now saying that she wants even more strict and stern law. So whatever weapons, legal weapons you have in your hand to combat with such a menace, you are not using any of them. But now you are saying that you want something more stern. So this is actually all the opposition parties and the protesters, whoever taking part in this protest, they all are saying that these kinds of narratives being set up by Mamata Banerjee, that she wants a very stern law. Such speeches are also being delivered by Abhishek Banerjee, who is the second in command in the party, that they want a very stern law. They will pass a new law in West Bengal Assembly. We don't know that which kind of law that will be, and if that is not within Bharatiya Nyaya Sanghita or the Nagrik Suraksha Sanghita, in that case that law will be valid or not, that is also a very big question. But they are trying to say all these things as for doing some kind of eye wash. These are the allegations being made by the protesters in West Bengal, and these protesters are not inclined to any political party. Always, they are common people who are taking to the streets, and they are saying that they do not believe in such crocodile tears. They don't believe in such crocodile tears, and they don't believe that this government, this dispensation wants a very strict step, because if they want a strict step, if they want fast justice for the rape victims, then they should have set up the fast track courts first, but they have not set up the fast track courts even after getting the approvals from the union. Suesha.
All right, Ishande, many thanks for getting us those details. And of course, we continue to keep reeling such protests that are on in West Bengal.